So he goes to a little shack that happens to have a very thin, very cold jumper that makes him survive the rest of the film, but would have killed
John
him.
McClane, his John McClane T-shirt as he gets.
Yeah, he would have died. But fine, whatever. Meets up with Jesse up there. So good. So they're now like a little team going on. At one point, they get stuck in a bat cave, which I wasn't expecting.
I don't like that. Okay, I don't like this scene for a specific reason. Do you know? Can you guess my reason as to why I don't like this scene, that bat scene?
Because afterwards, none of them dresses up as a bat and fights crime.
Okay, there's two reasons why. That's one. The second one is Jesse should have a lot of experience on mountains. She's been a ranger for years. She's known Stallone. He's probably told her, if you're in a bat cave, don't panic. Just whatever. They should have had this conversation 1,000 times. First thing she does is panic. We gotta get out of here. I'm like, what are you doing?
She might have a fear of bats. If you're,
they gotta establish that, Jay. They gotta establish that.
True. But,
if it was like a novice who's never been in up there or whatever, I can understand. But she's been with Stallone for years. It's implied. She's a mountain rescue person. Stallone's one of the greatest climbers ever. His friend is probably the second greatest climber ever. One of them would have told her, "Hey, if you're in a bat cave, we've been in these bat caves." Because she knows all the places they're going. Well, maybe you had whatchamacallit Ridge and something Bluff,
Bat
and blah,
Ridge.
blah, 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 blah. Right, whatever. The chimney, whatever. She would know, okay, he would have probably told her, hey, if we're in a bat cave, they're probably just going to be sleeping. Just slowly walk out.
Chill. It's going to be okay.
Like if it was Crystal who freaked out in there, it would have made more sense because she doesn't have experience in a bat cave. But Jesse has experience, should have many years of experience in that situation. Like, why are you acting like? I guess they just wanted the bats to go off. They just wanted the bats to go off. That's all.
Yeah. Well, yeah. There could have been another way of doing that. They could have one of the henchmen come in and they freak out, or someone fires guns into there or something.
Right.
But yeah, I'm with you. Yeah, that makes sense. So then Harold's leading them the long way around to they get to the second suitcase, and I love the time.
This is the snowman.
Yes,
I have a machine gun moment.
They take the time to build a snowman and stick the tracker that's in the suitcase in the snowman's mouth.
You want to know why, Jay? Because in Die Hard, McClane took the time to write, "Now I have a machine gun, on a sweater."
Well, and then later in the film, they take the time to catch a rabbit. Which
I think that might be the most difficult thing he does in this movie.
I used to have two rabbits in a small garden. Not easy to catch them. They're on a mountain.
Has experience. He caught a chicken in Rocky. He caught a chicken, so he could catch a rabbit. Okay,
I can
catch a chicken, Rock. Chickens
are easy to catch. As somebody who recently caught both a chicken and a duck, chickens easier to catch than rabbits.
Oh yeah, that's true. Jay's a notorious animal chaser. I don't know.
I recently visited a farm in Scotland, and yeah, as I was there, I caught a chicken and a duck. And we used to have rabbits, and they would get away from us all the time.
You could beat Apollo Creed, Jay. You could beat him up in a fight.
I milked a goat. True story.
That does not mean you could catch a rabbit.
No, I'm saying it's difficult to catch a rabbit. I'm surprised because and apparently that was the original cut of the film. The rabbit that the tracker was stuck to was blown up, and that did not test well. So
it was like, hey, what's up? This is Peter, your friend. Yeah, you're gonna change that right now.
That was a good decision. And there was one other thing they took the time to do. What was the other thing they took the time to do?
They write in $1 want to trade because it's got a pencil. Got a pencil. Why would you have a pencil? I let that one go.
So I just enjoyed that extra time they spent just to piss off the bad guys. It's nice when they do that. Again,
how long does it take to build this? I live in Miami, so I don't have experience building snowmen. I assume it takes longer than 5 minutes.
Probably, yeah. I haven't built one since I was a child, and I was not integral to that building, so I do not know. We don't get a lot of snow here. So yeah, again, I believe they would do it. I want to see it. I want to see them. I want to see it, like that snowman building scene.
Get the hands right. You gotta get the hands right. The head's too big.
It's not a good snowman. It's more like a cone. But they made some kind of effort, and that made me happy.
I wanted to critique Jessie on her snow. No, look.
What are you doing?
The part's the biggest part.
Have you got a carrot?
Come on, you got a pencil. You don't got a carrot. Come on.
And I like that the entire rescue team is on this one job just after a storm, where I imagine there are other people stranded around it, but the entire team is on this job.
Just waiting. They'll be here soon, honey. They'll be here soon.
So yeah, they get the second one. They commit a federal crime and they burn the money.
A crime so devious, the bad guys don't believe they did it.
Right. So
he would never do that.
When Paul Winfield and the other FBI agents show up into the film, they arrest Stallone and take him away for burning.
Thank you for killing Mr. Quellen, but you're under arrest for murder and burning money.
Handling stolen goods. And damaging whoever's helicopter that was. Yeah, damaging.
Destruction of government property.
Yeah. You dropped a helicopter on a guy.
We got to talk to you about that girl that fell out of your grip about 8 months ago. We got to talk to you about that.
We've been trying to find you for some time, Gabe. There's a fight in a cave between Gabe and Kinet's Leon, which ends with Gabe stabbing him with a stalactite.
Not stabbing him, not just stabbing him.
Impaling.
Grabbing him by the nuts, lifting him up over his head, then throwing him up into the roof through a stalactite. I can't remember which.
Tights go down, mites go up.
National Geographic.
The more you know.
That's when Leon has this great line where it surprises me in this day and age that a man would put money ahead of his well-being and his bitch. Some weird ass. It's like, wow, okay, man. He's like really, really angry in that. I guess he's the Carl. He's supposed to be the Carl, I guess.
Maybe the English guy.
I guess, but
well, I suppose Wikipedia says that Kinnett is the second in command. So
yeah, that's why I figured he's the Carl, because I think if Kinnett, they never resolved that. Your guy from EastEnders and Leon, because they hate each other.
Well, they're still battling in hell.
The devil's like, guys, can we just? I gotta get to this torture. Can you all wrap this up, please?
This again? Come on.
Jeez, come on, guys.
Get over it. You're both dead. You're on fire permanently all the
literally
time.
On fire. You died at a mountain. You woke up in hell. You think it'd be better, but it's not.
So yes, that's how Kinnett goes out. He gets impaled on a stalactite. Wonderful.
Early on in the movie, you think it'd be a climactic scene, but he's like, they got like 2 more henchmen after that, I believe.
Well, yeah. Well, I think Crystal is after that killed by Lithgow, and then Delmar, Craig Fairbrass, English guy, is killed in a scuffle with Michael Rooker, in which, Craig Fairbrass, big guy, easily got the upper hand on Michael Rooker, reveals that he is an ex-football player, although
footballer, he's a hell of a striker.
He calls it soccer.
He does call it soccer. I think he might have said football, and they made him say soccer.
Yeah.
I think they might have made him say it.
Because it's not like he's like an English guy who's been living in America, because his boss is an English guy. They're clearly in England somewhere still.
That might have been a studio note. We don't know what soccer, we don't know what football.
That's not what football is.
He's a punter? I don't get it.
It was just infuriating. My
notes
say,
football,
soccer! No! I don't even like football.
I did not like this Rooker line. This is the one Rooker line I didn't. I mean, he could have come up with something better.
Season's
than this.
over, asshole.
Yeah, it's like, really? Come on, guys. Give me like 2 more minutes. You can come up with something better. Come on.
You're relegated.
See, that's already better. That's already better. You're relegated. There's some studio has like, what does that mean? I don't understand. Traded? Exactly. Does that mean traded? Oh, what does that mean?
You're going to the championship. That's actually an insult.
You got a red card, asshole. I mean, anything better than...
The championship sounds good, but it's not.
You gotta have him say the entire rules of relegation. Relegation, asshole, which means...
I guess you're offside! Off the side of a mountain? I don't know.
Again, right there, we came up with 6 better catchphrases.
You're making a play for the goal, and there isn't a defender between you and it.
Get it!
I think that's the rule, I'm not sure.
Quarter kick, asshole! It's anything other than
Throw this in! Anyway, this is... Yeah, that's the rest of this podcast.
studio head. I can just tell they were going through it, and the studio head was like, now it has to be something that makes sense. Season's over. That's fine. Go ahead.
Can he say touchdown?
Can he say
That's
extra point? Good. I don't know. Wait, what is this football? I don't get it. Whatever. I don't know why.
3-point. No, it's the wrong sport.
Our TriStar Carlico studio head sounds like that, but I don't know why we're doing that.
So that's all the henchmen done. Oh, I love talking to you, GJ. This is great. We missed one of the henchmen, which is the guy that Gabe slides down the mountain on. He toboggans on a guy.
The guy killed in Stone Cold, right? The one that got he has the night vision goggles. That guy.
Yes. Oh yeah. Yeah. So the guy with night vision who Stallone lights a flare and jams in his face, which great, perfect thing to do with the guy with night vision. And then, he rides down a mountain using this guy's face as a toboggan. And that's horrendous.
Let me ask you a question first. How did Stallone know that would work? Because he doesn't see him put the night vision goggles on. How does he know that would work?
Well, the night vision goggles and the flare.
He didn't see him put the goggles on, so how does he know that would work?
That's very true. I mean, how does he know that he can ride down this guy using his face as a toboggan? I feel like he's done that before.
Physics. That's just physics.
He's been a magic clown for a long time. This isn't his first rodeo.
I always wanted to do this.
I saw Rooker do it once, and he said to give it a go. So here we go.
Oh, you know who we haven't talked about? We haven't talked about our parachuters.
Yes, Brett and Evan.
Hey, Gabe! Hey, Gabe! Hey, Gabe!
We're going to drive along, and we're never going to look at the road.
Hey, guys, what's going on? Gabe! Gabe! They say, hey, Gabe, like, take a drink every time you hear, hey, Gabe.
They're driving along the, I'm going to guess, pretty twisty, turny mountain roads of Colorado.
A mountain road? A literal mountain road?
And they never look at the road for a good, 20 minutes. They're having a conversation between the cars.
I think they crashed. Like they stop and you hear like, so I'm like, are they dead? Did they just die right now? Someone has his face like, these guys.
See, these guys are like early Keanu Reeves characters, which is wonderful. They're
very Seth Greeny, Jamie Alexander-y type of guys.
100%. I mean, I could see who's the guy from Scream?
Jamie Alexander, yeah.
No, the other guy.
Matthew Lillard?
Yeah, Matthew. I can see Matthew Lillard playing one of these guys.
Skeet Ulrich? Which one are we talking about?
No.
David Arquette?
Skeet Ulrich is always a henchman. He's
Liv
nothing.
Schreiber? Who are we talking about?
Henry Winkler.
Ray Donovan was on that.
Oh, Henry Winkler as Quaylen.
Oh, Henry Winkler on a Hey Gabe. Hey Gabe. Very sensible driver, Henry Winkler.
I want to see him as a bad guy in something that could be fun.
Oh God, I would pay to watch Henry Winkler as the John Lithgow role.
Yeah,
he would fucking destroy that. He would be fantastic.
I don't know. He's too likable.
John Lithgow is amazing. Okay, it's not even a debate. But Henry Winkler going, you know what the best thing about love is? Sacrifice. That would be fantastic.
He's so chilling. It'd be like so Henry Fonda in Once Upon a Time in the West.
Yes, the Fonz murdering people and it's like, kill one man, you're a murderer. Kill a million, you're a conqueror. Go figure. That's like that
was an odd line. That just felt like, okay, somebody wrote this.
Of course they did.
And didn't before there was a film, they wrote this line.
You got to put it in here somewhere.
Got to put it in somewhere. I'm sure that's been in a dozen films.
See, the good thing about I keep going back to the great. I bow at the altar, Alan Rickman. He would get those lines, but he would make them feel like he knew they were lines. Like the whole he won't be joining us for the rest of his life. He was kind of this. It's off the cuff, but Lithgow just chews that line up. It's like all in the guy's face.
It's like I said. Okay, this is the only scene you have in the film. Is this line? Go.
Got 5 minutes, Lithgow. Go at it.
Depending on how you deliver this, we may give you other scenes. So, fortunately, he delivered it well.
Pretend you're in Raising Cain, Lithgow. Go. Go ahead.
I loved his line of, you want to kill me, take a number and get in line.
Take a number, get in line.
I'm going to use that, I think.
If I was Rooker, I'd be like, damn, guy, are you okay?